Welcome to Chalk and Cheese Podcast. One DJ, podcast, one comedian, two other guys. Chalk and Cheese. Come on.
Begging it.
Listen, okay. So now, this section of the podcast is called "Was I Wrong?"
Okay.
Now, is there anything that's happened in your life, any of you lot, yeah, where in a situation, looking back on it, you don't know whether you handled it in the right way?
All right, you go first, because I do have something, but you go first.
No, I'll go last.
But you've set the question, so
answer the question.
It will help shape how we answer, because you got a better understanding.
Go on. We know you was wrong already anyway. But
yeah, just talking to my ex, and we talking.
Go on. Got the murder gloves.
I said, all right, cool. Say something again, pussy what?
No, I'm talking to my ex, and she's saying, like, she put up some holiday snaps, and she said that was one of the worstest times. I thought it wasn't for me though.
Is that where you took her? Is that the holiday you took her on?
No, she took me on the holiday the first time when we first went on holiday with the kids, and then she was saying certain things about the holiday. When I was checking it, I'm thinking, wow, I was really a piece of shit. In all fairness, if you know what I'm saying. So sometimes you don't. That's what I said to Chris on my Facebook Live the other day. He said, like, what was the question, Chris? Like, what you would?
But the man that was drunk.
No, what you would know about what would you want to know, like about yourself, or you said
what would you like to improve on about yourself?
Yeah,
what yourself?
You get me? So my thing is like going back and listening to some of the things of what my exes say. And thinking, not thinking and on a thing like, oh no, because you've done this, and hearing thinking, wow.
Yeah.
You get me? Like I said to Chris the other day, I wasn't a nice person.
Still ain't.
No,
you're much better.
Yeah.
You're much better.
I'm not fairness. I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't a nice person. I wasn't fair.
But was it because you were selfish?
I don't even know what it was. That's how I'm even thinking about it.
What? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because now I'm a totally different person, and I don't even like.
Really?
It's cringy thinking of how I was. You know how I treated my exes them. You know what I mean? And they was trying their best, but I was, an arsehole. Yeah. Real arsehole, and they was really, really good. So I
thought that this was gonna bring this out of Dizzle.
No, but I don't want to be that person.
He's looking back and saying, right.
Yeah, that's good. No, I don't mind being an arsehole. That's
a good thing.
But I don't want to be a cunt. Yeah. Do you get my meaning? I was a cunt.
Being horrible to people that don't deserve it.
But they didn't deserve it.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
They didn't deserve it.
That's what I'm saying. So being an arsehole.
But at the time, I could never see. I thought I was really justified in my behaviors.
No, but most people justify it. Like if you're stubborn.
Stubborn.
Like you justify your actions.
Though.
It's not just narcissism. It's like
are you part of narcissism is
but
being
you are as well.
And
Full
narcissist. Never thinking that anything's wrong with you. Always passing the blame. You pass the buck.
You pass the buck.
A narcissist.
That's why man will fuck him, I said that. No boots.
I said raw, no
raw.
Just rub some cane on him.
Raw, bareback.
Hey, Chris, pick up that thing for me.
Yeah.
Straight in. Fucking hell, that's disgusting. That there,
It wasn't even hard. Man trying to put his something in.
Just a violation of rubbing up on him.
So that's the social. Cause remember, I do a lot of thinking and I do a lot of like studying now and spirituality. If you know what I'm saying. So I know, like, the laws of life and the universe. I know it's very deep. So I'm in tune with my spirituality to the maximum. So I know things I do. If I say like I'm a really bad mind person. I'm here and I'm checking and I'm with you lot, but my heart's dirty.
Yeah.
My career won't go nowhere.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Even though you lot can still think I'm good, but my energy ain't good.
Yeah.
So why you lot still think I'm good? My energy is not good, so I'm hindering.
So you're not attracting the good things to you.
My own. You understand?
Progression.
So remember, the power of love is that's the most powerful feeling ever. That's what we're supposed to do. Yeah. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to love. So see,
it's funny though, because last week when they offered you money or love, you said, "Give me the money, give me the money."
But you see,
you're contradicting yourself.
But see, love is so powerful. That's the biggest force and biggest energy you can have.
Yeah, of course.
So when you I see, like, I'm around my kids and I love seeing them every day and everywhere. My blessings come to me. Because when I say when I got my kids, I never broke or never. It's because that blessing of love.
Man forced himself to love his kids.
Come here, let me love you.
Where the money gone?
That's
Jesus!
you know, that's why you. That's why you. That's why you spend money on your kids.
Come here! We're gonna get the 2 words like that, Jesus, please.
But listen, but you're right though,
That's what I'm
because
saying. That's our next thing.
love is powerful.
You can't come the
fake it.
universe.
You can't fake it.
No,
You
love
can't
is,
fake
love,
it.
listen, love is
So
powerful, yeah?
You understand?
Can't fake it.
You can't fake the universe.
Listen, love is so powerful, yeah? Like it can, like the prison is, most people in prison is passion crimes, you know? Things, people, for their, like, a lot of women are in prison for husbands doing this or cheating and, like, love is crazy, you know, like, and that thin line is between it, like, it can push you over the edge, like.
I say who needs love?
No, love is, everyone needs
love
it.
is
If you had love,
the most important thing. Remember,
you can't beat love.
That's the one.
You can't.
That's the one energy that we was supposed to have.
Yeah.
That love, and remember, love is a very powerful energy. You know?
definitely.
Remember, love is a thing you can't force it, you can't trick it, you can't fake it.
No, you can't. You people try, and then you can't.
You can pretend. No, remember, you can pretend to love. But you can't.
You can't. Yeah.
Unless you really love.
And you know when you love, because you sometimes you think you love, you know. And then you meet someone.
My son made me realize about love.
Who dad?
Yeah. Even the other day, I'm just thinking, like, I lie in my bed and I think about him, and just it's like I want to cry.
Yeah, but
Do you know? I think
swear
the
down,
best,
every time I want to cry.
I think the best definition that got described to me about love was my client said it to me. She's got a
I
child.
love when
Yeah.
you bend over and this, you can see your balls when you do the squats. That's what it said.
God.
I love when it
Leave him, because when you was just talking about your when you was just talking about your universe. Leave him and leave him. Let him land. Let him land. He let you talk about your spirituality. All that.
What you talking about dangling balls?
Go, Chris. Go.
Go on. So your client said
She said this to me, but I never looked at it like this before with love. She said to me, like, she's got a child now. So I said, how would you describe loving your child? Because I don't really know what love feels like. She said, pull it this way. If my child was walked out into the street and a car went to run it over, she would feel no hesitation to push it out of the way and get locked off or get killed herself. Yeah. She said her husband, not really. Yeah. But even though she loves her husband, but with her child, she will push that child out of the way and happily die.
That definition
That's what
is
love.
100% right. Because I give the next scenario how deep it is. Even the train's coming and your mum's there, you're gonna try save your mum. Yeah, you're but grab her. But your child, there's no second thought. You're jumping in the train. Mummy, that's remember. I'm not trying to say you don't love mummy. The love you got for mummy. You're trying to help her. There's different love. There's different love. So your child, even though you love your mum and a child will make you really see love. Yeah. There's no woman, there's no mum, there's nothing on this earth that you love more than your
kids.
picnic.
No way.
No way. Look, you don't even know how deep it is. Yeah. See, we run joke about our picnic, but if we really thought one of us was disrespect our picnic, it's a different thing. I don't chat to
the love is love.
Don't chat to me. It's not.
No one
it's
different. What this father
around. Don't chat to because of this. Don't.
The way you do what you use them.
Don't bring my kids into it. Because I will hate you instantly.
That's how you get beef, you know. You tell someone how to raise their kids, that's beef, you know.
That's why it's funny to us, because we know the boundaries. That's why we will say certain things. And like you get on these like the banter between us. Because we won't take it, but we know that it's touching. It's, you know, a man's we're just doing it in a way that a man can't. It's like what you said with Kane, like fucking him, feeding him just alive to fuck him. So it's just enough jokes to keep it. But we're not gonna.
You don't overstep it, because you get yourself in problems that you can't handle.
Because our kids are very, very. My daddy has made me know real love.
All right, listen. Get back to this question now about what you're saying. So big up that. I like it when you get serious, because
that's
it lets people know that this guy is got a heart and he's passionate about things.
You guys the best definition of love.
And big up your definition.
But my thing is, I want to know whether I was in the wrong or not, or what I should have done in this scenario. So I had a builder who he'd do odd jobs for me. A black guy who'll come around. Yo, brother, I need this doing. This has gone wrong. This is leaking. Whatever, Just little things. Any little big. Handyman. So it might be a big job or a small job.
Handyman.
So watch this now. So one day I called him and I said, yo, my boiler's got a leak on it. Yeah? Why? You know, I don't even know, becoming busy. I said, please, like the boiler's leaking. All right, man, I got something I got to do. I said, all right, go on. He went round there. He must have been there for half an hour. Fixed the pipe. He's come back to me, told me he was there for 3 hours. But I know he's been there half an hour. Tops.
You're watching him on your phone.
No,
camera.
my tenant told me, because this is what I'll do. I'll ask my tenant, how long was he there for? You're not going to tell me how long you was there for. I'm going to ask you to see if you're being honest with me. Why the thing, and he's one of the man that try and talk up the price. Why the thing difficult to get to, you know? I forgot do it. And why, man, I'm not easy job. You're not getting paid whether it's easy or not. You're not getting, that's not, I can't do it. That's why you're doing it. But you're not getting paid whether it's easy or a hard job. So he come back to me and the pipe, it was just a little pipe, changed it over half an hour. Now, to me, that's a £60 job. Yeah? You there half an hour, you go back to the other job you was doing. He tried to come with £180.
Rascal.
Right. So what I did now, I end up in, I said £180 to go on to do that. I said, you're only there half an hour. Why? Me there longer than, I said, you weren't there longer than that. I know you weren't there longer than that. But there's something difficult to get to, you know. I think I got to get new this and so you know how Jamaicans they try and bill up. So I said to him, listen, like it's not £100. That's how much it costs. So I just didn't pay him. I didn't pay him not a fucking penny. Yeah. Now was was I in the right for that, or should I have paid him what I thought he deserved?
I think he was in the right because you.
No, you're not in the right.
I think he was in the right because you've had so much.
Give him nothing. That's you've caused a
leave him.
I think he was in the right because you had so much things happen to you. As a pussy.
Like this one was a short.
Be a man took the piss out of you.
Right, go on, Dizzle. What do you think?
No, I think, you know what? I'm gonna say, big man, come for your £60, please. Yeah, it's on you now to come for your £60. I want to see you face to face and tell me, you're not taking me for a dickhead, or I'll just fucking I'll give you £80 and I won't even deal with you again. Yeah, I mean you're halfway.
You have to pay him for his time.
Yeah, but okay, even if I give him back even if I give you bills, then you would never come to my house again.
Yeah, you should. You can't get a man to work for you. Yeah, he actually did work. So giving him nothing is now taking his. You've taken him doing wrong to you doing wrong.
Imagine
that. No, listen.
You're taking the African man out.
So what you got to do?
You're taking the African.
Hold on. Let me put it another way.
So listen. So as Dizzle said, look, I'm giving you £60. Yeah. And then we're done. Or furthermore, here's a bills, but we're done. Yes. Because you use him regular. So the fact is, he's taking the piss. Yeah. He's taking the piss. Like he should know Kane is like a regular.
But
he's
supposed
to deal with you better than that.
You know, I deal with you and I give you food and you deal with me like that. I'm going to deal with you.
Yeah, but then.
So I'm going to pay you, but I'm not going to deal with you again.
But watch this now.
The thing is, he's going to lose out in the long run anyway. If you pay him now, because you would use him for so much jobs.
For years I've been using him.
He's lost out in the long run, so pay him off and done.
Yeah, but all right. So I hear you.
Like his last paycheck. Give me his P45
with his hand them.
No, but this is my problem, and this is why I didn't pay him.
Give me his P45.
No, this is the reason why I didn't pay him, because you tried to rob me.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you understand?
Yeah, I hear that.
You tried to rob me.
Yeah.
So now my respect for you is gone.
Yeah. You know what the worst thing is?
You're not from that.
You know the worst thing is? Yeah. He's robbed you enough.
Of course he has.
He's robbed you enough. Listen, wow, Kian, you know what, baby? Last time you give me £2,000 for the you give me the £2,000 for the £200 job. You give me £5,000 for the £200 job. I know you don't want.
I know all along.
He's been skanking
bit of money here and there, and then now you're.
He don't rate you.
No, but no. Let me tell you what happened.
Fuck him, yes.
Since when I was living in London, I could monitor everything. I know exactly what job's being done. I know how long you were there for. When I moved out of London now, I have to trust you in it. So now I'm kind of like, well, how much is it? Boy, I mean to change this, me to do that. I mean, I have to do that. I mean, I have to go get some parts. So now I'm saying, just tell me how much the bill is,
and I'll deal with it.
And I'll deal with it. Now I got your banter rights.
Kindness for weakness. You did the right. If you did the right thing, but you need to pay him, and you have to pay him.
I'm paying him.
But just
not pay him and run him. Don't take. You're taking an African man on him.
I hear you. But
you tried to rob me.
No, but
you tried to rob me.
But it doesn't matter.
It wasn't that bad.
It doesn't matter. Kane. He didn't try to rob you. He just tried to overcharge you. He tried to overcharge you.
If you was coming on stage, if you're a comedian, yeah. If you came late and you still performed, and then the promoter said, "Well, you came really late, so I'm not paying you nothing." How would you feel?
No, but listen.
to me.
If he says I'll pay you half price, then you can understand.
It's not that I'm disagreeing.
You
with
get
what
it.
you lot are saying.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't get what you're saying.
that's it, you
what
get
you're
it.
saying makes logical sense. But on an emotional level, you tried to fucking.
All right,
rob me.
but what you've done is
And now,
you know that there's a possibility that you've dealt with it wrong. Hence why you brought it to us.
Yes.
We've all told you to pay him, and you're still saying no. So then why'd you bring it to us?
I brought it just to see what you lot are thinking. But
And then this
Kane,
little,
I paid him.
pay him.
and then this
Pay him and run
and then
him.
this little Janko talk about hating your heart and
not
saying
hating
blah
him.
blah
I don't
liking
hate him. I
people.
don't hate him.
But you
Kane,
should have
but
paid him
that's
his
what
money.
No, you need to pay the guy because you're taking.
He's robbed me before.
I know, but you're
definitely has. He definitely has.
The man was
you're
relying
taking
on
that.
his rent
He's the
that
straw that
month.
broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you, but the thing is,
I had enough.
so for you,
It's 8 o'clock, you know.
for you to honestly be able to like have this notion that, you know what, I don't owe nobody nothing. You should just pay him.
He already took that money for that job from the last one.
Well, if you know you've been skanked by him,
I've been
then it's
skanked.
cool. I can tell you've been. You look like a
No, you have,
you're like a
you have.
skanky. A man, you look like a man who gets skanked regular. I'm just saying.
Come on,
You look like
Yeah.
a skank head.
rascal.
You look like a skank. How about that?
And on that note, guys, this episode.
Episode 84.
Done.
Yeah, next week we'll be in our own studio, the
Yeah.
Chalk and Cheese Studios, coming at you live from.
I
a
won't be
secret
there though,
location.
but there'll be.
Why are you not there?
If you're not there, I'm gonna punch you straight in your
why
glasses.
Why are you not gonna be there?
I don't know.
You
You're
bet,
You're
bro.
invited, but you're just.
No, hold on. If you don't come,
You have to pay your
if you don't
fee.
forward, yeah, I swear I'm gonna punch you up.
Bro, is it drama queen?
But I'm not there. You want people to beg you? Hey, well, don't come.
Yes,
How about that? Don't
Wait,
come.
Don't come. Episode 84.
Pussy teeth.